So hello everyone. Absolute is back. I'm gonna watch the CGX reveal trailer. Actually, I'm watching like the actual stream of Rainbow Six, the official account on Twitch. I missed the first part because I was working and I came home a bit late. But when I started my computer, I quickly entered on the stream. But I saw it. I just missed a few parts, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna watch it on the weekend. So I didn't watch it yet. I don't know what is CGX, that's why I'm making this video. I'm gonna watch it, I'm gonna react to it, I'm gonna explain some clue what that might be. I'm not gonna watch the whole video because this is more than 2 hours. I just wanna focus on the stuff where Karpaz is. Alexander and Josh come forward. Excuse me. They come forward and they're gonna explain to us what is CGX. So I'm gonna watch those part and that's it, because this is about CGX. I don't know what is it. I wanna know it. What is it? So excuse me. We're gonna move forward and I'm gonna watch it. So let's start it. Let's check it out. What they have for us. I think this is June 10 for season 2 of this year, when it will be released. So yeah, I cannot wait. I'm very excited what this might be. So let's head on. It's like we are watching a reveal of another season, but no, this is something different. CGX. So let's check it out.
The world needs elite operators. Heroes to protect the innocent. Specialists to fight terror.
Whoa. I love these trailers. I could watch a whole movie about this. I know it's very expensive even just to make these, but I love it. I truly love it. Oh yeah, this is from last year. That was a very dope trailer about demons.
The moment is now. Join Rainbow.
Join Rainbow. This is it, guys. There's no back.
The day is finally here.
She's the voice actress of Ash. Am I right? Because it reminds me. It's like similar. But I assume she's the voice actress for Ash. She's been invited. That's really nice. That might be a really good pleasure. This might be a really good pleasure to be there, honestly. Especially if you are voicing one of the main operator of the whole Rainbow Six Siege.
And the time has almost come
Those costumes are so dope. I love it.
for you to see the next evolution of Rainbow Six Siege. Well,
Yes, that's the Ash. That's the voice of Ash. Yes. I don't know her name. I beg your pardon. But she is who I think she is. Yes, that's really nice.
welcome to the Siege X Showcase. Awesome. My name is Patricia Somerset, and today I am here with a champion-tiered squad of
Yep.
developers, casters, and creators to show you what Siege X is all about. You can think of me as a squad leader. Shouldn't be too much of a stretch. As the voice of Ash, I'm used to delivering commanding lines. So how about this one? All right, operators. You've trained for this. You're ready for this. The mission starts now.
Whole place is amazing. Set up the screens. Oh, this looks like this is a very now that's really nice. That's touching. It's very creative. That's dope. Oh, I know those guys.
Of your favorite content creators have assembled here in Atlanta to usher in an explosive new era of Siege.
Uh-oh.
Folks, this is the Siege X Showcase. We'll be starting off showing those content creators. First up was Team Skittles. Team Meaty Marley will join next, and get loud for your favorite content creators.
We got a lot of familiar faces on that roster alone, what we even previously saw from Team Skittles, so I'm excited to see what we got through and through to see the rest of these teams.
There are a lot of Brazilian content creators that you might be familiar with. It's Team Raza up next.
Got Team Brazil mixing with a little bit from all around the globe.
Team Pestily is going to join them next, walking out of the large X. I'm going to be honest, I know there's a lot of you here. You got to be louder than that. Come on.
You know, we just
talked
about Team Brazil. Now we got Team A and Z coming through.
There's a lot of players that will be coming out, 48 in total. Some familiar faces, some newer to our scene, but I mean, hey, it's a new era for our game. Team Spoit is up next.
No, we've talked about Spoit a lot, but there's some phenomenal controller players coming from that Xbox scene here.
Ooh.
That controller player, by the way, there's a bunch of them on Stable Ronaldo, the next team walking
Frankie,
out.
yeah,
You know, I saw
man.
Kiki warming up. She's looking strong, but they also have Frankie there, Diamond 1.
Where's Frankie?
Some
though?
familiar faces that you might recognize of this group walking out. The next is Team Lacey.
Very big names coming alive right there as we see one of our own right there with Uzi. That's my boy.
Uzi should be a familiar face for those of you that follow along online. And Team Pengu, a team of names that you've seen and heard before, but
Oh, there's Frankie.
I think that's the controller players you were talking about.
Yeah, I think you're right. I don't see Pengu just yet.
I don't see Pengu. I used to
think
work
there was
with
a
him.
glitch.
You used to play against him.
I think
My
there
name's
was a glitch
Intero.
when they
I'm
announced the
joined by
team.
Laxing. We've been long-standing
They mixed it
members
up.
of this community, and we are happy to welcome you in to what might be the most exciting thing we've ever done in Siege. On the left side of your screen, this side, because we're mirrored.
I'm moving,
you're
yeah.
Modernized maps.
All right,
Modernized
there. This is the
Ash
point
here
where I'm
today.
getting started.
next possible, Alex and Joshua.
Yes, Alex and Joshua. This is the one I'm gonna see and talk about. Yep.
First of all, let's hear for Ash. I mean Patricia, but it's amazing to have the voice of Ash here today with us. Welcome to the showcase. My name is Alex Karpazis, creative director of Siege, and today is the day we finally unveil Siege X.
And I'm Joshua Mills, game director. After 3 years of work, the wait is over. And we're taking the core Siege experience to the next level.
We have a ton of details to share with you about how Siege is evolving with exciting updates like modernized maps, an audio overhaul, advanced rappel, and much, much more. In a
Now we
few
got my
minutes,
attention.
you will see live gameplay of those changes. But before that, we have a very first Siege X trailer to share with you. This is the new era of Siege.
6 versus 6. Oh my, the graphic is different. Well, you can mix it up. Wow. Oh wow, now this is dope, man. Oh, please make it right, the audio.
That's a lot to take in. That's why, over the next few hours, we'll cover all of it. We have 48 content creators around us getting set up
48.
right now with 4 live matches. And if you're quick with the math, then you've noticed that something quite doesn't add up. That's because they will be playing our brand new 6 versus 6 game mode, the first permanent new game mode since the launch of Siege.
6 versus 6.
We've taken the strategy, teamwork, high-stakes gameplay that make Rainbow Six Siege so special and built a completely new game mode that's designed to push the limits of what Siege can be. Get ready for strategic plays, unexpected twists, and all-out action. This is Dual Front.
Dual Front is the culmination of years of hard work by our incredibly dedicated and talented team. They explored many different avenues and experimented with expanding the very core of Siege. In the end, the process came down to asking ourselves a very simple question. What if? What if we could expand the size of squads and have attackers and defenders work together? What if we had one persistent round to settle the outcome of a match with less downtime? What if we could expand the narrative and universe in-game seasonally? What if? One of the answers to these questions was to design a brand new, ever-evolving map where the action takes place. Welcome to District.
So there's a new map coming. District. Oh, that's huge. Impressive. Looks impressive, but man, this is a huge map. Fucking huge, man. Fire truck. Yeah, it looks abandoned. It's like chalet, but much cleaner. Sort of. Front B, front A, front B. Neutral sector. Oh, wow. It's impressive. That's a very huge map. It's huge.
District is a new map created exclusively for Dual Front and built to change with ongoing updates. This map is uniquely designed to support the exciting gameplay of Dual Front and create new possibilities we've never seen before in Siege. Let's break it down. 2 symmetrical fronts, each featuring 3 sectors, set up the main framework of the map. Teams must capture one front while simultaneously defending the other as they work their way deeper and deeper into enemy territory. The ultimate goal? Reach the final sector and destroy the prototype in the enemy's HQ. The map's layout balances open areas and strategic choke points, demanding coordination and adaptability. And when I say open areas, this also includes outside. Players will now be able to move between indoor and outdoor spaces, extending their defenses beyond the walls of the building and setting up for some devastating ambushes. So if you don't drone, it's time to start. If the enemy does catch you off guard and eliminates you, you will be able to return to the fight as your currently selected operator or select a different operator for a tactical adjustment. Success hinges on balancing offense, defense, and team composition while seizing every opportunity to lead your team to victory. Which brings us to the neutral sector, a central area where a time-limited assignment will offer you the chance to shift the momentum of battle. Here's a preview of our first seasonal assignment.
Assignment incoming.
Intel has zeroed in on an available assignment in the neutral sector. The enemy has started the extraction. Move to intercept.
So you can go outside.
L4 is progressing with the assignment. Move to resecure.
You gotta save Doc a bit.
Well done. Proceed to extraction.
So basically you
Excellent
can
work.
go
You've
outside,
completed the assignment.
whatever you are. Attacker, defender, doesn't matter. And this is gonna be a really huge big gameplay of this map. This is a huge map, really huge, and all this kind of stuff that's integrated. It's a big deal. It's
The
really huge.
neutral sector is a high-stakes conflict zone where bold plays lead to game-changing rewards.
What did I say?
Players can tackle the time-limited assignment that will grant valuable bonuses. It's important to keep in mind that taking this risk means leaving key positions open, as every operator participating in the assignment is one less operator in your attack or defense frontline. The race to secure these objectives is intense, and success in the neutral sector can tip the scales of victory, making it a battleground where split-second decisions and daring strategies can define the match. With each new season, players can expect a new assignment in Dual Front. This means new narrative, gameplay, and neutral sector map updates.
Dual Front was built from the ground up to use the strengths of Siege, while adding new twists. If you're new to Siege, this is a perfect game mode to play. Everyone is on a level playing field with a single new map to learn. There's also a limited operator pool, allowing players to focus on a smaller roster. We will be changing the operators in this pool twice a season, so that a new exciting meta is just around the corner. Finally, we all know that every life is a lesson. Respawn is an important part of this mode, allowing players to experiment and learn through play. You can join the closed beta later today on PC and current-gen consoles. Your feedback will help us release the best experience for Siegex.
Now that you know what Dual Front is, it's time to see it in action. Let's kick it over. Let's kick it over to our legendary casters and see your favorite creators exploring and discovering all Dual Front has to offer right now.
We're not gonna watch
Thank you
it.
so very much. The new permanent game mode that we were
We're not gonna watch it. If you wanna watch it, you know where to find this site. It's on Twitch, the official account of Rainbow Six Siege. If you are interested, you can watch it. Now I just wanna, as I said, we're gonna focus on what they are telling about Siegex. Now we have a new map, quite a huge map, with new play mode, as they explain it. Looks fun. I cannot wait how many times I'm gonna curse the other players or even myself. No, try to behave. You have to behave in this game. So, let's move.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Intero and Laxing. How are you guys enjoying Dual Front? Ah, pretty cool.
So far, I don't know.
You just heard them talking about some core gameplay updates that we will be revealing in the next segment. So all that's left is for me to set the stage. Please welcome back directors Alexander Karpazes and Christopher Budgeon.
New guy. I mean, I know who he is.
With SiegeX, we're taking Rainbow Six Siege to new heights. Launching June 10th at the start of Year 10 Season 2.
Yep.
This evolution of Siege builds upon everything that makes the game so special. In the first part of our showcase, we showed you Dual Front, our new 6v6 game mode. And there's a lot more to talk about. Siege X will deliver sweeping updates across all of Siege, with a strong focus on modernizing our maps, refining our gameplay, and evolving our audio, with much, much more to come. At its heart, our philosophy remains the same. Reinforce what makes Siege so unique. Its deep tactics, intense strategy, and the thrill of outsmarting your opponents.
But before we dive into what's next, we want to take a moment to recognize those who have made all of this possible. You, our players. And I bet there's some veteran players in this very room. Your commitment and support over the years has shaped Siege into what it is today. And we have something special to show our appreciation. Let's take a look at our veteran rewards. This is a special way to celebrate your time with Siege. For each year you've been with us, you'll receive a unique reward to honor your dedication. If you've been with us since year 3, for example, you'll receive 7 rewards from year 3 to year 9. And for those who have been with us since year 1, we've prepared something truly special. A new, exclusive Black Ice skin. This is our way of saying thank you for standing with us through every battle, every season, and every moment that continues to shape the future of Siege.
We also want to celebrate your legacy in Siege with a special badge of honor. This exclusive badge marks the year you joined the fight, a testament to your dedication and journey in the game. Whether you're a recent recruit or a battle-hardened veteran, this badge is yours to wear with pride. Now, it's time to talk about an important change that's come into the game. Recently, we introduced crossplay, giving you the ability to play with your friends no matter which platform they're on. With Siege X, we're tearing down barriers, ready to welcome more players that want to experience the best tactical FPS. We want to make it easier to invite your friends to play the game. We want to continue to grow the community, and we want to continue to build this game with veterans and new players from around the world. Starting June 10th, with the launch of Siege X, new players will be able to download the game for free and jump directly into the Siege experience. Free access will help grow the Siege community, but we want to ensure that Siege remains fair and protected, particularly for Ranked and Siege Cup. So let's break it all down so you know what to expect as a new player and a veteran.
With free access, players can dive into our brand new game mode, Dual Front. Learn the mechanics through our onboarding playlists, sharpen their skills in Quick Match, have fun in seasonal events, and we heard you. Unranked is making its long-awaited comeback. Unranked offers a competitive yet approachable experience for free access players to test their skills and explore the new pick and ban system, which you'll see in action in our show match later on. Free access players can experience core Siege gameplay and access training modes, earn XP, and unlock rewards.
I thought he just had a new name.
As part of the new onboarding process, players can earn and customize up to 26 operators through play. Additional operators can still be unlocked using the currency they earn to continue to grow their roster. The most competitive play...
No, I mean, I thought Unranked has been removed from the game. I mean, sorry, I thought... I'm just surprised it has been removed. I thought it just got a new name. I think they just changed the name. It's like Standard or something. I don't know. This is this is new for me. I don't know. I thought it has been. I mean, I thought they just changed the name of Unranked to Standard, and now I just heard they bring it back. I didn't know. This is new. This is definitely new for me. I didn't know. I'm sorry.
Playlists, Ranked, and Siege Cup are high stakes and reserved for those who unlock the next level of Siege competition through premium access. And as always, you'll need to be level 50 to participate. Also, I want to reassure our dedicated players. You will keep access to everything you have.
I'm hoping
Don't worry,
so.
veteran players, you'll keep access to everything you've earned over the past 10 years. Your access to our competitive playlists, such as Ranked and Siege Cup, your progression, your operators, your inventory, will all be yours to keep and to continue building for the future. No payments or action required to transfer your progress.
Good.
As Siege continues to grow,
Good.
We're not just preserving your legacy, we're refreshing the experience for every player. With SiegeX, our totally revamped UI will be more than just a new coat of paint.
Ooh.
How you navigate through game modes, browse your battle pass, and interact with Siege is faster, it's more intuitive, and more immersive. The UI overhaul also streamlines your experience as you track your journey as a Siege player. So whether you're a veteran bringing in new friends or a fresh recruit, we've revamped Siege's global progression system. Clearance levels, reward unlocks, and challenges have been improved, making it easier to track your progress and navigate the early stages of the game. Our focus was to make getting into Siege as fun as possible, while giving you the tools you need to learn the deep and rewarding systems of the game.
We're thrilled to welcome new players into Siege with free access. And we know that a growing community comes with responsibility. With SiegeX, we're making sure the game is the most secure it's ever been. That means industry-leading player protection, fairer matchmaking, and continued efforts to encourage a positive game that welcomes everyone. First, let's talk about game security.
Last month at the Six Invitational, we introduced R6 Shield Guard, our latest anti-cheat initiative. To catch up on the current status of R6 Shield Guard, let's hear from programming team lead Adrian Fraisse.
Cheating and toxicity have no place in Siege, and we won't rest until it's a thing of the past. At SI, we introduced our new initiative, Rainbow Six Shield Guard. R6 Shield Guard takes a multifaceted approach to anti-cheat. Our QB system distributes different executables to our players, preventing tampering and issuing sanctions when detected. Binary handling is the act of encrypting and hardening our game code to make it even more difficult to tamper with. Our security measures have rendered cheat makers' capacity to come back online much harder, with some of them exiting the scene entirely. Gameplay Violation, our in-game defense system that allows for detecting players performing impossible behavior within the game, like sprinting while shooting. This system basically renders raid cheating a thing of the past, and we are working to keep it that way. Our next line of defense, Mousetrap, detects the use of mouse and keyboard in console pools. Our final line of defense is data. We use AI and analytics to detect irregular and exploitative behavior in the game. With SiegeX, our Shield Guard updates live without the need of a scheduled maintenance. Cheats will be harder, more difficult, and costlier to make, and cheat makers won't be able to anticipate security updates before they come in. Our Shield Guard is a long-term investment. We're here to stay, and we can't wait to share more.
I hope you will succeed. I'm rooting for you, really, because this is a big deal about cheaters. Basically in every game.
We're taking anti-toxicity in the game seriously as well, and we've made huge strides to make sure that everyone feels comfortable playing the game. We've doubled down on our mission. There is no room for abusive language and harassment in Siege. Here's Lancelot Satjay, Associate Director of Player Protection and Game Security, to talk about the systems we have in place.
Toxicity.
We know that toxicity has become more frequent in game, especially with a constant increase over the past 2 years. But the good news is, since Year 9 Season 4, the past December, we are now seeing the first decrease in toxicity. This is thanks to features such as our rework reputation system that addresses recurrent toxicity while rewarding constant positive behavior. Plus, our recently implemented automated text chat moderation. Since its release in Year 9 Season 4, the number of unacceptable messages has been divided by 2. We are constantly working to improve and balance detections. We are also dedicated to protect potential targeted players with our privacy setting features. In Year 10, the reputation system is fully activated. It means that the most toxic players, the ones with a dishonorable standing, have been removed from ranked, standard, and Siege Cup matches as they were impacting 25% of games played. Players with a positive standing are receiving rewards and specific car backgrounds. The more constructive feedbacks we receive, the better and fairer our systems are. To do so, use the in-game report function or contact us through R6Fix. We are listening to your feedback, and player protection will continue to evolve to make sure that the game is safe for you, even more with free access.
Anti-cheat and anti-toxicity are top priorities for us on Siege, and I want to thank Adrien and Lancelot and their teams for their work making the game the most competitive and fair it's ever been. Now, let's talk about the maps and visual updates we mentioned at the 6th Invitational. We've been listening, refining, and working behind the scenes to bring you game-changing updates to core Siege gameplay. SiegeX isn't just about the new experiences. It's about making the 5v5 Siege you love even better. From mechanics to quality of life improvements and everything in between, we're ushering in a new era for Siege.
One of the biggest changes coming to Siege is our modernized map update. We know how important maps are in Siege, and we've been hard at work improving visuals, readability, and overall gameplay flow to make every engagement more tactical and immersive. These updates will enhance lighting and textures and be more in line with the dark, gritty tone that people picture when they think of Siege, all while maintaining the strategic depth players love. But words can only do so much, so let's take a look at how these changes come to life in action.
Oh, wow. Treasure? I mean, the boat, sorry. Ah, it looks different. Definitely looks different. House. Basement. Oh, a bit darker. It's a bit darker. Yeah, it looks different, but... Ooh. Definitely looks different. Looks sharper. Everything looks sharper. Yeah, darker and sharper. You know, sharp. The screen is sharp. It's a bit dark. I mean the colors, because I see they change the colors on so many stuff. Ooh.
That's right. At launch, SiegeX will introduce 5 fully modernized maps: Clubhouse, Chalet, Bank, Cafe, and Border. After the season of SiegeX's debut, each new season will deliver 3 more modernized maps.
They're still working on it, guys.
We've done significant
Amazing.
work on these environments. We've rebuilt the lighting engine to bring more realistic atmosphere with richer contrast and colors. All major surfaces have been redone, with materials looking more real thanks to updated, physically based rendering standards, displacement mapping, exposure compensation, and increased resolution. For PC players, that means an optional true 4K texture pack for the sharpest, most detailed environments possible. For those watching the stream, we'll be sharing all of these videos today at full resolution so you can see the difference. Building on the technology of lighting and modernized maps, we're also introducing a feature that adds a whole new layer to tactical awareness: first-person shadows.
Oh. So now you have your own shadows.
Now you'll have to think twice about your positioning. If you're entering a room or passing a hallway, you'll be able to see whether your shadow is revealing your location to waiting enemies.
Yeah.
This small but crucial detail makes movement and positioning more important than ever.
Oh, he's right.
The reason we can make all these changes and still ensure a competitive experience is because of a major change we're doing in making our enemy outlines updated. I never actually thought about that. Maybe my shadow could reveal my position to the enemy. Oh, they are so cunning. I like this. Oh my god, they are so naughty. Oh my god, I never actually thought about this. When you just think it through, you realize, oh my gosh, this is definitely makes huge changes. It does.
When we talk about stealth in Siege, we want players to focus on how much noise they make, not how visible they are. We always want enemies to be clear and identifiable. The new outline system means, even with the more immersive lighting, enemies can't hide in the shadows. This is a big change, but one that over time feels natural and ensures a fun and fair game. As usual, we'll keep listening to your feedback and make adjustments as needed. Another big change is the Repel update in Siege X, bringing more options to the most unique movement mechanics in first-person shooters.
Repelling has always been a defining feature of Siege, but we knew it could be even better. With Advanced Repel, you can now sprint along the wall, and you can pull off what we saw Callie do back in the Playbook story trailer.
Yes. Fuck you, let's go, yes. Running while you're repelling, yes.
You can now transition around corners while on Repel, including when sprinting. Here's those improvements in-game.
Excuse me. Yes. I like this. As it should be. Yes. Oh. As it should be. Oh, like Spider-Man. And this is what I actually like. This is a huge change.
Smooth cornering and sprinting makes repelling on a wall and executing a plan so much more satisfying.
I like this.
It's all about giving players more control, making movement feel natural, intuitive, and immersive.
Probably this is the best change I like so far. This is one of my favorites so far.
This is why we've also taken the time to update our basic movement in the game to include momentum as well. No more start and stop movement, but true flow and responsiveness. Let me give you a concrete example of this in action. Picture yourself moving across the bed in the bedroom gym side of Clubhouse. Before the changes, as soon as you ran off the bed, you would immediately stop running, drop straight down, and then start running again once you've landed on the floor. With the momentum-based movement update, you will continue to run off of short drops and carry your momentum with you. This achieves a new level of flow and immersion in the moment-to-moment action of Siege. We can't wait to see the creative plays that these changes will inspire.
We've talked visual improvements and new movements. Let's dive into something that's going to shake up gameplay itself. Say hello to destructible ingredients.
During an operation, every detail matters. Your intel, your loadout, your position, but above all else, your environment.
Did you see that? Oh. So you can actually blow up fire extinguisher and heat gases? Oh my god! Oh my god! I take it back. I know I don't take it, but this is the second change I truly love. I love this change. So as the rappel. My gosh, I like this. Oh my god, this is a huge deal. Look at it. Just check. Look at it. Watch it. Oh, I love it, man. I love it. I love it. I love this.
All right. I freaking love these things.
Yep, I agree.
Destructible ingredients are shaking
I
things
agree
up
with
in
you.
Siege, bringing fresh tactical opportunities for both attackers and defenders. These aren't just environmental details. They're strategic tools that swing the outcome of combat engagements in modernized maps and dual front. First up, fire extinguishers. You'll see these scattered across the map, and when they're destroyed, they release a thick cloud of smoke, giving you some quick visual cover, but that's not all. If an enemy is standing too close when one bursts, they'll be concussed, setting you up for the perfect push. Next, we have gas pipes, and these can really disrupt the flow of the fight. Shoot it, and it releases a controlled flame, cutting off rotations and forcing roamers to move. But here's the catch. Once the fire reaches its peak, the pipe explodes, covering the area in flames and creating a brutal area denial effect. And finally, metal detectors. You have seen these before, but they're a little more responsive than you've come to know them. Metal detectors are now fully interactive.
Oh! Yeah, man. Yeah. Oh.
You can disable them temporarily or permanently, giving you the control over when movement is detected. Do you disable them to sneak through unnoticed, or leave them on to bait enemies into giving away their position?
Oh.
You can even destroy them outright with explosives.
Small changes, but they actually make a huge deal. I love this. I love this. This is a high five for them.
Destructible ingredients introduce new tactical possibilities, giving players more ways to manipulate their surroundings and outplay their opponents.
Each of these destructible ingredients adds a new layer of strategy and creates fresh opportunities for creative play. Whether you're using them to gain an advantage or counter an opponent's plan, they'll keep every round dynamic and unpredictable. We can't wait to see the tactical strategies you'll come up with. Destructible ingredients will be available in modernized maps and in the dual front game mode. And we're not done working on destructible ingredients. We'll be listening to all of you to see how we evolve them in the future. Speaking of listening, audio in Siege is one of the most important tools a player can use to get a competitive edge. That's why we're introducing the biggest audio overhaul Siege has ever seen or heard. Every gunshot, footstep, and explosion will be more accurate, more immersive, and more clear than ever before. You're going to want to turn up your volume and put on your headphones for this one. Get ready to hear the difference.
Not at this time. I'm sorry. Not at this time.
In Rainbow Six Siege, audio has been overhauled to convey a greater sense of accuracy in order to give players more cues to reliably detect enemy actions. These audio enhancements add a layer of spatial distinctions, making it easier to tell if someone is coming from your left or your right.
So actually, these sound barrels, let's say you kinda see it. So it's kinda show you what I just witnessed here. So it's gonna be shown, like someone is running on other room on my right, and suddenly these sound barrels coming, and it's gonna indicate me that somebody's there. I think so.
Sound propagation has been upgraded, with sound traveling vertically and allowing players to know if an enemy is pushing from above or below. Sound also propagates through openings created in surfaces, offering more immersion. Sound reverberation is more realistic, relaying whether nearby actions are coming from a big room, a small room, indoors, or outdoors, making pinpointing enemy locations more reliable. These audio innovations offer new tools to adjust response tactics, deliberately cause noise to draw rivals into an ambush, or use carpeted areas to limit the sound of infiltration, and use flashbangs to mask the sounds of powerful abilities, making for a more immersive, refined, and satisfying tactical shooter experience.
I hope it works, man. I hope it works. I hope this one works, because for me, I've been playing this game since 2021, so I'm not an old veteran. I'm sorry, I'm not. I wouldn't say I'm a new recruit, but I'm not a veteran at all. But ever since I'm playing this game, I still have troubles whenever I'm spawning at the stairs. You know, I don't know whether if I hear a noise of someone hearing of steps, someone is coming, I still can't decide if it's coming from upstairs or downstairs from the bottom. Sometimes, not most of the time, generally speaking, I'm always misses where I assume the enemy is coming. But I really hope this will change that issue.
I get goosebumps every time I hear the new audio. With this audio overhaul, every sound in Siege is more precise and immersive than ever. You'll be able to pinpoint gunshots, footsteps, and explosions more accurately, whether they're coming from the left, the right, above, or below. Intel makes or breaks great plays in Siege. With these enhancements, audio has become an even greater Intel asset and is more reliable than ever. Audio will be able to provide the intel you need to succeed, but to truly dominate, teams need to be able to share that intel, coordinate attacks, and call out enemy positions. But we know that not everyone is comfortable using voice comms.
That's why we're introducing the Communication Wheel, a new tool to design communication faster, clearer, and more accessible for everyone.
In the heat of battle, communication is key. That's why the Communication Wheel is so important. It's your new way to call the shots and keep your squad in sync. Need help with a breach or a rotate? Call out the spot for your play. Is an area clear? Let your squad know it's safe to reposition.
This is clever.
Ready to make a push? Tell your team you are moving in and lead the attack.
Oh.
And when a teammate makes the right move, confirm it with an okay or send them a quick thank you to keep the teamwork flowing. The Communication Wheel gives every player the tools to share their strategy regardless of their playstyle, keeping your team one step ahead.
We covered a lot of subjects, but what about weapons? We know how much players love their weapon skins, and now, for the first time in Siege, you can check them out with Weapon Inspect.
Oh yeah, man.
I know, we've been looking forward to Weapon Inspect just as much as you have. Rifles, pistols, shotguns, Siege has over 100 weapons in the game, and you can inspect every single one of them on the battlefield. Now is the time to flex your favorite skins and appreciate every single detail.
Thank you. I love this. So
You're about to
So
see.
far, these subjects, it's overall, it looks great. We'll see how it performs as soon as when Siege will be revealed in season 2. But so far, these things what they just announced, it's overall looks good, fine. I'm just hoping it will work, especially those changes, which is quite essential to this game. We'll see.
You can check them out with Weapon Inspect. I know, we've been looking forward to Weapon Inspect just as much as you have. Rifles, pistols, shotguns, Siege has over 100 weapons in the game, and you can inspect every single one of them on the battlefield. Now is the time to flex your favorite skins and appreciate every single detail.
You're about to see all of these changes in action in a 5v5 show match with your favorite creators. But before we get there, I wanted to take a moment to speak directly to all of our veteran players and community. I'd just like to personally thank you for making Siege what it is today. I myself am a year 1 player, and the last 10 years have been incredible. Thank you for the laughs. Thank you for the revives. Thank you for the adrenaline pumping clutches. And thank you for the EMPs and cover fire as I was trying to open the main breach as my boy Thermite. 10 years of this game and the moments that have come with it are truly something to celebrate. And I can assure you that we still have plenty in store throughout the year to celebrate this momentous milestone with all of you. We've been building towards this moment for 3 years.
Aww. Oh, he's emotional. 10 years at this game, come on. As game director.
All right.
I don't know if he started as a game director.
We've been building towards this moment for 3 years, and it feels unreal to finally be able to share it. Siege X marks the beginning of a new era of Rainbow Six Siege. This is our commitment to keeping Siege at the top as the best team-based tactical shooter out there. This is our commitment to the next 10 years of Siege. And this is our commitment to you, our players, for being here this whole time. Thank you.
Rainbow Six Siege has changed my life, and I've had many players from around the world tell me the same thing. Siege X is the continuation of this life-changing game. And on behalf of the entire team, we're working so hard to build on the amazing legacy, we would like to thank you all. The stories you share, the friends you make along the way, and the passion you have for the game inspires us to always make Siege better. And we have one more announcement. As you know, our esports event, Reload, will take place in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil, this May. And today we can say that we are excited to announce that this will be the first Siege competition ever played on Siege X. Everything we just presented today will be there. The modernized maps, the overhauled audio, the new rappel mechanics, the works. Reload will also be the place for us to share with you the full roadmap for year 10 and give you an idea of what's to come after the launch of Siege X on June 10th. Before we jump into the 5v5 show match, I'm going to pass it over to Patricia.
Wow. Thank you so much, Alex and Josh. Incredibly exciting updates. And now, a little surprise for all of you Ash fans out there. Let's take a look.
Oh, I know what it is. Remember, there were three skins you had the chance to vote, and the one which had the most votes, they're gonna make it as a bundle. Here it is. This one is okay, but this isn't the one I would have picked.
Well,
there was one with the
awful
helmet.
lot
That's
of
the one I
information,
loved
and I didn't
much more.
really expect it to
Okay,
get
we're gonna
so.
move forward. If there's still anything left. Well, I guess not. I think this was all. Well, shortly, briefly, I'm gonna tell you, I'm very excited. There are some these are minor changes. Basically, they're gonna not reboot, they're just gonna refactor, reconstruct the game itself, the graphics, the sound, which definitely needs to be reconstructed. They're adding small new elements like those destruction stuff, like fire extinguisher, the gas pipe. This is cool. The rappel, whew. Really good changes, which I cannot wait. And don't forget to check this Ash bundle. I just said it, you can already find it inside the shop menu inside the game. So I'm very excited. I love these panels when all these creators, everyone, the game director is there. Oh man, I wish I could be there one day. It's truly like a fun ride. I love it. I don't know, it looks exciting, promising. We'll see. As I said, these guys working really hard even to this exact moment. They were working really hard. Even now they're still working really hard because Sieges is still not done. They've been working on this, as he said, 3 years. 3 years they're working on this, and it still hasn't completed. Never mind. So this was, I wanted to make this video just to watch it, and maybe you're gonna see my reaction. I thought it's gonna be bigger. I mean, bigger stuff to talk about, but basically you didn't need to hear my voice because basically they Alexander and Joshua, they explained us everything. Even Patricia, now I know her name, Patricia was here, the voice of Ash. Truly amazing fun ride, and I love this. And so I'm very excited. I cannot wait. We're gonna play this game as long as I have breath in my lungs. So thank you for watching. I hope you find it very interesting as I do. I hope you're very curious. You can share your thoughts in the comment section of the video. You can, if you share this video, I really truly love, and thank you. If you want to see more updates and videos about on my site, Absolute Gaming, where I share mostly news about Rainbow Six Siege, gaming, and movies, TVs, you can find the link in the description below in this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you for sharing this video and liking it. I hope to see you again soon, very soon in the future, with new videos on my platform, and maybe we're gonna meet in the game. So thank you for watching. Siegex, it's coming. I'm very excited. Thank you guys, and I love it. Thank you. So thank you. Take care and bye.